Welcome back to GeoChimp, the interactive geometry tool. Today I'm going to show you how to construct the altitudes and the orthocenter of a triangle. I already constructed a triangle last time, and load this triangle using File and Open. To draw the altitudes, I first need to construct straight lines through the sides of the triangle. To do this, I select Straight from the Construct menu. Then I select one vertex of the triangle and a second vertex to construct the first straight line. I repeat the same process for the other two sides of the triangle. Next, I construct a perpendicular from each vertex of the triangle to the opposite side. To do this, I select Vertical from the Construct menu. I then select a vertex of the triangle first, followed by the opposite straight line through the other two vertices. This gives me the first perpendicular. I repeat the same process for the other two vertices. At the end, I have three perpendiculars. Next, I select Intersection from the Construct menu, and then select two of the perpendiculars I just constructed. The intersection point of the perpendiculars is the orthocenter of the triangle. To draw the altitudes, I need to construct three more intersection points. Again, I select Intersection from the Construct menu, then select one of the perpendiculars, followed by the straight line that the perpendicular is constructed on. I repeat this for the other two perpendiculars, giving me all three endpoints of the altitudes. Now I can hide all the objects that I no longer want to see. To do this, I select Format and Hide Objects to switch to hide mode. Here, I select all the straight lines and all the perpendiculars that I constructed earlier. The selected objects are displayed in purple. When I select Format and Hide Objects again, I return to normal drawing mode, and the hidden objects are no longer displayed. Now I can draw the altitudes. To do this, I select Line from the Construct menu, and then select a vertex of the triangle and the endpoint of the altitude on the opposite side of the triangle. I do this for all three altitudes. Finally, I want to format the altitudes and the orthocenter to make them look nicer. To do this, I select Format Objects from the Format menu to open the formatting window. Here, I choose a suitable color, line thickness, and line style. I then select all three altitudes to apply the selected formatting to them. I can also format Den Orthocenter in the same color. Finally, I just need to add a label to the orthocenter. To do this, I select Add Description from the Construct menu, and then select the orthocenter. Note that I first have to close the formatting window. When I double-click the added description, a small window opens where I can edit the description. Pressing Tab closes this window and applies the updated description. Afterwards, I format the description with the same color. Finally, I want to hide the endpoints of the altitudes. To do this, I switch to hide mode by selecting Hide Objects from the Format menu, and then select the three endpoints. I then switch back to normal drawing mode. This completes the construction of the altitudes and the orthocenter. I can now move the sides of the triangle freely. The altitudes and the orthocenter will always adjust accordingly. That's it, the construction is now complete. I hope you enjoyed the video. To start working with GeoChimp, visit www.GeoChimp.Education.